Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me comfy, talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me not care if them now already hear me bun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me comfy, talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me comfy, talk the things. Talk the things me.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, man, good morning to all my brothers and sisters out there. Hope you guys have a fantastic morning. All right, we got it. Yeah, man, pleasant good morning to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. You know how we do it over here, guys. It's the next edition of Let's Start the Things TV. We in the building. I know you guys missed us for a few days, but you know how it is already over here. Children and wake up. Y'all know the code go already. Gotta say good morning, everybody. Hope you guys having a fantastic Tuesday. Is the second day in the week, and definitely you know what it is. Hope you guys have a fantastic morning, and definitely I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Also, you know the thing already. My weekend was epic. I did a lot of stuff with the family nowadays already. Also, I had a crucial weekend because what happened is that me desktop monitor stayed just so dry and just say, yo, here right now. You had me for 2 years and a half, and I feel like, well, go to the makers. And I wake up and I didn't see my monitor coming on, and I was like, wow. Stranded for 2 days, because you don't know. The place was normally going to do my electric shopping. I thought them would have opened Saturday. When I show up at the place, the people them say them get a new that they don't open no more on a Saturday. Cause I could remember they opened it on a Saturday. So I was like, what? Me and understand really going on here. But it is what it is. Finally got a monitor. So definitely we back up and running. Cause I know you guys must be wondering what part are there. We're there. We're doing. Well, as you see the thumbnail and the title, yeah, I don't know what we got up on the menu today. Definitely we're gonna be speaking about the Linden man that got shot by the sergeant. We got GRA and Mohamed with the big go down in Mohamed yard. We got the drone man. Yeah, we're gonna be talking about a few stuff today, definitely. So you guys gotta stick around, you know what I mean? We got 19 persons on the check-in. Can you guys please give the video give the live a thumbs up? That's all I want. I can start stressing from now. You understand? Thumbs up, that is it. Thumbs up. That's all we need. You know what I mean? Thumbs up. That's all we are looking for. Yeah. Okay. That's all we are looking for. Some thumbs up. Speak up everybody that definitely could, you know what I mean? That's like up the live, people. You understand? Like up the live. Okay? All right, we're gonna kick it off with what we start with. All right, we're gonna kick it off with Barbados Prime Minister addressing the 38%, or should we say the tariff, not the 38%, because I don't think Barbados them get 38%, like, you know what I mean, like Guyana. Yeah, I think they must get a different. They have to get a different pricing. But nevertheless, we're gonna let's jump into that first. We got PPP, our PPP member got arrested at GFK airport. Also today we're gonna be talking about the large quantity of the cocaine that was missing from Evil Larry headquarters. I tell you, it's a bag of thing going on in Guyana. But first, we're gonna kick it off with the Prime Minister with what she said, because what she said, she made a lot of sense with what she said. So I'm gonna run it, because what's happening is that it's kind of serious, because what happened, a lot of us may think that this tariff situation here is, I think it's about to find this woman by Rickford Burke. Okay, got it. Yeah, like we were saying, right? Yeah, I know about the tariff that definitely was dropped on the Caribbean countries, the small countries, the islands and so forth, because of Donald Trump see that he want to make the country great again, and he feel that these importers was inheriting too much and they was paying too little bit. So he decided to drop this tariff. Now, the government of Guyana, right? The government of Guyana is doing their stuff. Now, we saw whereby the president did came out and he did say that how he is going to definitely have a speak with the president of America, right? To ensure that the tariff price get dropped a little bit for Guyana. You know what I mean? But he's urging everybody, all exporters, not to panic. I now see why you don't want people to panic. What going on with this thing, man? This really Ross is this something for man. Something ain't right. Something ain't right. Just so many people just patient with me for a bit as I find this video. The stage just gone. It's from who page I saw it. It's right on this same page. It's this same page, man. Yeah, what's going on? Yeah, said Trump, that tariff on Guyana because of the amount of Jesus Christ. They got my friend just now checking the building. He said Trump put a tariff on Guyana because of the amount of cocaine we export. All right. I know it gotta be something make this man put all the price on Guyana. And you know what I mean? I keep telling them, I know a lot of persons a lot of countries feel like America and them is friend. America and them is not friend. America is only friend these people them because of what they could get from them. Otherwise than that, America and these people them is not no friend. Real talk, they're not no friend. I'm telling you this. You understand? So all this sugar coat, the government they're doing and making it look like if it's gonna be okay, it's gonna be all right, and all these things. Well, on the people I say could find this thing. Or I gotta just play it from a phone that you guys get to hear. I'm going on. Because I had it and I don't know it's way disappearing gone. I got it in my phone. Oh yeah, I don't remember. Hold on the people, what am I doing? I'm doing foolishness. I'm doing foolishness. Let me see some. Okay, I got it. All right, a finey. Okay, we're gonna listen to a word from the Barbados Prime Minister as she speak upon this tariff. Now, like I said, government of Guyana telling all exporters don't panic because they know this is a crisis. And I doubt it that they could get this tariff to drop to some kind of percentage that they are really speaking about. You know what I mean? I doubt whether. But still, I want to see what's going to be the outcome. Like I said, we got a prime minister from Barbados. Definitely came out to sanction a word about what's going on to enlighten the neighbors, or should we say their neighbors, like Guyana, Trinidad, and all the rest of Caribbean islands, guys. You understand? So we're going to jump into this. Right? We're going to jump into this here, so quick and fast. By the time as we get a show on the go. All right? All right, guys. Let's get this.
Good day. I speak to all our Caribbean brothers and sisters today, not as the Prime Minister of Barbados, but in my capacity as Chair of the Caribbean Community. Our world is in crisis. I will not sugarcoat it. These are among the most challenging of times for our region since the majority of our members gained their independence. Indeed, it is the most difficult period our world has faced since the end of World War II, 80 years ago. Our planet faces a climate catastrophe that worsens every year. We have a cost of living crisis that has been bedeviling us since the disruption of supply chains when the COVID-19 pandemic triggered the shutdown of the majority of countries. Misinformation, disinformation, and manipulation are running rampant. The mental health crisis is causing hopelessness among many of our young people. And regrettably, crime and fear is on the rise. We're fighting wars in the Holy Land, in Europe and in Africa. Countries are distrustful of countries, and neighbors are distrustful of neighbors. The international order and the international system, my friends, is in grave danger of collapse. And now we are on the precipice of a global trade war. Our Caribbean economies are largely reliant on imports. Just go to the supermarket or visit the mall or the hardware shop or the electronics store, and you will see that most of the things there are not produced in this region. Many of those commodities are either purchased directly from the United States of America or pass through the United States of America on their way to the Caribbean region. That, my friends, is a legacy of our colonial dependence. Together with colleague...
Sometimes it's speeches like this. God, whoa, my God. Jesus, Lord of Nazareth. How about that, guys? Sorry. Guys, I want to say so sorry. I forget oh my God, I hate when this happens. But like I said, I was saying, you know what I mean? I would really like to hear our president speak like this, or anyone who's support representing the country speak like this. This big woman is.
Members gained their independence. Indeed, it is the most difficult period our world has faced since the end of World War II, 80 years ago. Our planet faces a climate catastrophe that worsens every year. We have a cost of living crisis that has been bedeviling us since the disruption of supply chains when the COVID-19 pandemic triggered the shutdown of the majority of countries. Misinformation, disinformation, and manipulation are running rampant. The mental health crisis is causing hopelessness among many of our young people. And regrettably, crime and fear is on the rise. We're fighting wars in the Holy Land, in Europe and in Africa. Countries are distrustful of countries, and neighbors are distrustful of neighbors. The international order and the international system, my friends, is in grave danger of collapse. And now we are on the precipice of a global trade war. Our Caribbean economies are largely reliant on imports. Just go to the supermarket or visit the mall or the hardware shop or the electronics store, and you will see that most of the things there are not produced in this region. Many of those commodities are either purchased directly from the United States of America or pass through the United States of America on their way to the Caribbean region. That, my friends, is a legacy of our colonial dependence. Together with colleague heads of state and heads of government, we have been working to diversify ourselves away from this dependence. We've already started to reap some successes, especially in the field of agriculture, for example, but we still have a long way to go. As we do this work, we have to be mindful that those recent announcements that have been made in the last few days will impact us very directly as a region and as a Caribbean people. We are working and will continue to work to become more self-sufficient. But I want every Caribbean man and every Caribbean woman to hear me. This trade war and the possibility of a $1 million to $1.5 million levy on all Chinese-made ships entering U.S. harbors will mean higher prices for all of us at the corner shop, higher prices at the supermarket, higher prices at the electronics store, higher prices for us at the shop, higher prices for us at the restaurant, higher prices for us at the car dealership and beyond. A lot of Caribbean people will think that these things that you are seeing on television news.
All right, my brother Ian, I get you. Hey, you's trouble, big man. Big up yourself.
Or reading about are far away and they don't impact on me. A lot of people think I'm just a farmer, or I'm just a school teacher, or I'm just a mechanic. They say, I live in St. Lucie in Barbados, or I live in Portmore in Jamaica, or Kingstown in St. Vincent, or Rima in Trinidad, or Basse-Terre in St. Kitts, or San Ignacio in Belize. These problems are far away from me and they don't impact me. That is what you will hear them say. But the reality, my friends, is that if you buy food, if you buy electronics, if you buy clothes, it will impact you. It will impact each of us. My brothers and sisters, our Caribbean economies are not very large. So we are and have always been at the whims of global prices. If Europe and China and the US and Canada and Mexico are all putting tariffs on each other, that is going to disrupt supply chains. That is going to raise the cost of producing everything from the food you eat, to the clothes on your back, to the phone in your pocket, to the car you drive down the road, to the spare parts that you need for critical infrastructure. That means higher prices for all of us.
Me know you IT though. I just was saying the same thing, Ian. I just said, what? How should go wrong Guyana so? You know what I mean? Barbados and Guyana got a little feud going on. You know, from since I know myself, I know, Trini, them don't really like Guyana. You know what I mean? Them always got it. But me know about Barbados and Guyana. But remember, Barjak, they made a statement after Mohamed went to Barbados about flying and going somewhere. I got a video out for drop just now for y'all. Yeah, today mad. Yeah, today definitely the show is crazy. So I want you guys to give the live a thumbs up. We got 117 people on the check-in. Please thumbs up the live, guys. You know, there's when me, y'all, let's go up the road for alone. You know what I mean? And you guys could support the channel by, you know what I mean, purchasing a sticker, a super sticker, or a super chat, guys. Come on. You know, I was trying my best to bring proper content for you guys every day. So at least you guys could support by donating something to the channel. You know what I mean? Whether it's a super sticker, a super chat, or you guys could be a member just for $2 a month. $2 a month being a membership of Let's Start the Things YouTube channel. Come on, guys. Come on. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's continue.
Us to pay. And sadly, yes, this will impact all of you, regardless of what any of our Caribbean governments will do. We could lower our tariffs to zero in CARICOM, and it will not make a lick of difference because our economies are small and vulnerable. This crisis,
you hear what she just now said there? And this we don't get from, the government don't be, be real like that with the people them. And let the people them know what's going on. We know certain times that, you just can't say certain thing because it might end up break out and it might escalate, with the citizens and so forth. But in ensuring credible and reliable information plus talking to your people them like this, you know what I mean? Real thing. It makes the people them feel more better.
friends, will impact not only goods, but it may also have a large spillover effect on tourism. We suggest that the region take steps to sustain the tourism industry, as likely worsening conditions in many of our source markets will have negative impacts on people's ability to travel. We call on our regional private sector and the tourism sector to come together and to work with governments to collaborate for an immediate tourism strategy to ensure that we maintain market share numbers as a region. My friends, I pray that I am wrong, and I'm praying that cooler heads prevail across the world and leaders come together in a new sense of cooperation to look after the poor and the vulnerable people of this world, and to leave space for the middle classes to chart their lives, to allow businesses to be able to get on with what they do and to trade. But truly, I do not have confidence that this will happen. So what must we do? First, we must re-engage urgently, directly, and at the highest possible level with our friends in the United States of America. There is an obvious truth which has to be confronted by both sides. That truth is that these small and micro states of the Caribbean do not in any way or in any sector
Hey, see, and big up yourself, boy. You touch down right and everything good?
enjoy a greater degree of financial benefit in the balance of trade than does the United States. In fact, it is because of our small size, our great vulnerability, our limited manufacturing capacity, our inability to distort trade in any way, that successive United States administrations, including and most recently the Reagan administration in the early 1980s, went to great lengths to assist us in promoting our abilities to sell in the United States under the Caribbean Basin Initiative. We will see how these tariffs will impact on that. That spirit of cooperation largely enabled security, social stability, and economic growth on America's third border in the Caribbean, or as we have agreed as recently in our meeting with Secretary of State Rubio, what is now our collective neighborhood. Secondly, we must not fight among each other for political gain. Because, my dear brothers and sisters, as the old adage goes, united we stand and divided we fall. Thirdly, we must redouble our efforts to invest in Caribbean agricultural production and light manufacturing. The 25 by 2025 initiative, ably led by President Ali, seems too modest a target now, given all that we are confronting. We must grow our own and produce our own as much as possible. We can all make the decision to buy healthy foods at the market instead of processed foods at the supermarket. Fourthly, we must build our ties with Africa, Central and Latin America, and renew those ties with some of our older partners around the world, in the United Kingdom and Europe, in Canada. We must not rely solely on one or two markets. We need to be able to sell our Caribbean goods to a wider, more stable global market. My brothers and sisters, in every global political and economic crisis, there is always an opportunity. If we come together, put any divisions aside, support our small businesses and small producers, we will come out of this stronger. To our hoteliers, our supermarkets, and our people, my message is the same. Buy local and buy regional. I repeat, buy local and buy regional. The products are better, fresher, and more competitive in many instances. If we work together and strengthen our own, we can ride through this crisis. We may have to confront issues of logistics and movement of goods, but we can do that too. To the United States, I say, this simply: we are not your enemy. We are your friends. So many people in the Caribbean region have brothers and sisters, aunties, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, sons and daughters, godchildren, living up in Miami or Queens or Brooklyn or New Jersey, Connecticut, Virginia, wherever. We welcome your people to our shores and give them the holidays and for many of them, the experiences of a lifetime. I say simply to President Trump, our economies are not doing your economy any harm in any way. They are too small to have any negative or distorting impact on your country. So I ask you to consider your decades-long friendship between your country and ours and look to the Caribbean recognizing that the family ties, yes, are strong. Let us talk, I hope, and let us work together to keep prices down for all of our people. My brothers and sisters, there's trouble in our Caribbean waters. But the responsibility each and every day for much of what we do and much of what we grow must be ours. If we take care of each other, if we support each other, if we uplift each other, and if we tap into the strength and innovation of our common Caribbean spirit, we will see this through. Our forefathers faced tribulations far worse than we will ever do. And yes, they came through it. My friends, my brothers and sisters, we can make it. We shall make it. God bless our Caribbean civilization. Thank you.
And I telling you, well, viewers and subscribers, as you guys just now heard, the Prime Minister of Barbados definitely issuing about the tariff. Now, like I said, you know what I mean, this is why he's want to see, this is why he's want, sometimes this is always want me government. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's always want me government for reason. Be real. Because whatever you twist it or turn it, you know what I mean, you talking about going and getting this tariff reduced, like if that's gonna make anything, or you see in this life here, so that's why, like how technology dep on a different level, a different base. For those persons who want to know things, technology is there for you to know. And these persons are lacking on. You know what I mean? Not everything you hear, and I'm not speaking about the PPP government alone right now, but not everything you hear people say you just run with. Do your research. Do your research. I want to shout out to Garden Mosley for that clip because I got it off his page. I got to start shouting out to those persons that are getting these information because Garden Mosley and Travis Chase is the two most credible and a real source I get my news them from, you know what I mean? I can't trust the rest of news people them. A lot of them fake, a lot of them is get buyout. But like I said, right? If we do we research on certain things, we would know. Now, listening to the woman when she said that, oh, don't matter if we lower the tariff, it still is going to be a strain. We need to buy local and buy regional. Like Barnum said, plant. Now we seeing all of these things coming to fucking, coming to come. Plant. Create your own stuff. Who's the Chris? Okay, now my brother. I was wondering what part you're there. You know what I mean? I'm going to be opening the phone line, guys. The phone line is already open, 347-801-6231. That's 347-801. The phone line is definitely scrolling on the screen there, guys. So definitely 347-801-6231. The phone line is open. You guys could call in. Let me know what's your thoughts. We got a lot of things to talk about. We're going to let definitely. But yeah, like I say, you know, understand. Listening to what this woman talk about with the tariff, you know what I mean? Trump got to understand that is the real thing. It's not the Caribbean. You know what I mean? It's not the Caribbean islands them or the side they have problem or issues with America. You know who you got problem like China and these kind of places. But when it comes to Barbados, Guyana, Trinidad, you know I'm speaking about the Caribbean islands. Come on. It's crazy, bro. For you throwing a tariff on it, but somebody said because of Guyana's cocaine trafficking. Russ. Yeah. Chris Ward said Trump is doing exactly what. Okay. Born them planned it on doing back then. Okay. Oh, Bornum, you mean? Trump is doing exactly what Bornum, you mean? All right. Now catches where you're coming from. Plan on doing back then. In terms of the industry being in the all right. But this is what I'm trying to tell you. If Trump got the idea, Trump know there's one thing I know. As much as people could talk once to the foolishness, but Trump know what's going on in the world. And them man, like you said, Bonham and all them man had the same. Them man know what's going on with it like that. Produce, get your own thing. Is why Trump end up come and say, all of these man of them there inside of me country, all these manufacturer throwing out, throwing me business, me country business out. Because I got me manufacturers and me factories. You know what I mean? And I got me businesses, but me businesses them ain't making no money. Is China, Russia, Germany, all these different countries they inside of me country making money. I could make my own car, I could make my own plane, I could make my own this. What really wrong with y'all? I don't have to get y'all. You know what I mean? And there's the mental thinking you got forgot as a country. Today, definitely, I gotta run a piece. Yo, this show ain't gonna be normal, I feel like this show might go a little long, extra long today. I don't know. I just don't know. Because I got some stuff I really want to enlighten you guys on also. You know what I mean? I got a president right now in Africa. I forget his what he named. The youngest president right now. The man run out a lot of people out the country. Because the man say, you know something? We got we own thing. We got we resources. We got we own stuff. Guyana is an independent country, but we could build we own stuff. We could make we own car and everything because we do have a car that we did make. I think it's still there somewhere in Guyana there. In one of them, places where you just go and check out art if it's not the museum or whatever. But what I'm trying to say is that we need to come and know that we got so much resource. Your sight, man. We got too much of stuff to depend on people. Yeah, you could depend on people, yeah, but you don't have to depend on them as much. Now look at the Chinese. The Chinese, them invading we country so much. You understand? Till it putting people them out of business. Who fault is it? Because why? The government inheriting money from the Chinese. Of course, you want to come in my country and, you know what I mean? And it's not a problem. If you want to come in my country and hustle, you got to pay me. But still, at the end of the day, it's cramping. It's putting a cramp on business owners in Guyana. You understand? Yan said Guyana biggest problem is dishonesty. Okay, hypocrisy and all right, good. Dishonesty, yeah. I know what you're saying, right? Okay. Well, I tell you, it real sticky, you know what I mean? It hurts me sometimes. And like I said, you know what I mean? I'm not only thinking about me, but I'm thinking about my children. You know what I mean? 'Cause me children them big, but I something about their children and their children. Like I said, I want Guyana to be great, bro. That's all I need. My country to be is great. That's all we want. And it look like it hard for though. Me. You see me? Who's this here? So this look like a fresh person. Nate, big up yourself. Welcome down. How you doing? Oh, this look like a Spanish person. Me not understand, Barack. This look kind of, me not understand though. Look like some other kind of, there gotta be somebody from some other different country sending me a comment because I just don't get it. I don't understand. All right, good. Chris Sartor, that young president is all right. Yeah, Mofaso or something like that. Yeah, Mofaso or something like that, the man name. Yo, I was watching a piece of documentary with him. My skin started grow when I started seeing what this man doing. This man start getting his own factory. He used to import tomato paste. Now the man get his own tomato paste company. The man shy them out. The man is only deal with Russia, because the man say Russia and them is family. Yes, right, man. Yeah, bro. The man is a sad man. I read the banner. I glad for we get a president like duh. Was serious and definitely people them. Imagine this man is a president. The man say, yo, I do not want no president money because the president them is collect a big fee. The man say, no, me want though. I don't need that. Give me normal sergeant or general or whatever in the army I there as. Give me normal P. The man say me want no big luxurious mansion for go and live in. Left me in little house with me family, I good. Right now, me thing is for me people them. And most of these politicians them, all they depend is the luxurious lifestyle. The fancy car them living in this big mansion. You know what I mean? And when you look at it, them ain't doing nothing properly for the people them of their country. The people them suffering, people them starving, all these things. What sense it make? What sense do it make? Yeah, I know I'm right. I know I'm right, bro. Bro, like I said over here, this is one thing I know about me. I speak facts. I don't deal with fiction. I as a banner speak straight up. You know what I mean? I mightn't be no big scholar and all them things, but I speak straight up. Carl Williams, big up yourself, mighty rising to everybody. Grace, welcome down. Oh, I've seen a lot of persons definitely is checking in on the ones and twos. President, oh yeah, that's him. Mofaso or whatever, you know what I mean? I rate him. Mighty Rising. Carl, big up yourself. Mighty Rising to you too. I want to say good morning to all those persons that definitely checking in on the live. We got 202 persons on the live. And I'm going to check now. You see that? Only 22, 23 thumbs up so far. Come on, guys. Thumbs up, like up as you check in, like up. And those persons who watching, even if you don't want to drop a comment, you could still drop a thumbs up. Like I said again, guys, you guys could donate to the channel by purchasing a super sticker, a super chat, or even being a member of the channel for only $2 a month. Every month, you're just paying $2. I gotta stress out on it, remember. I'm putting in the works for you guys. Come on. Yeah, by putting in the work. So I'm looking for you guys' support. You understand? Yeah, I could donate anything. You understand? Super chat, super sticker. You know it is, or being a member of the channel, guys. All right? All right. Yeah, they made a lot of attempt to assassinate him. They made a lot of attempt to assassinate the dude. I telling y'all? The man is not no normal man for play with, bro. The man run all of them out the country. Yeah, man. Big up everybody that definitely giving me a name. You know what I mean? Straight. Let me see if I could find something really. That we got so much thing to go through. You know what I mean, people? So big up everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Like I said, guys, please like up the video. Please. And give the video a thumbs up, guys. Give the video a thumb. Big up to everybody that definitely checking in. All those new subscribers. Shout out to all the new subscribers that definitely checking in. Good morning, boy. Yeah, man. Big up to everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes. Andrew. Or should we say Andre, sorry. Big up yourself. Yeah, man. Of course. Thank you for enlightening me with his name. Yeah, man. Walcott, big up yourself also in the building. Shout out to everybody that definitely checking in the building. I love you guys, you know what I mean? All we get to see if I get this video here quick for y'all. We get just a 2 minutes of him. And then we continue with the show. Cause like I say, you know what I mean? We ain't come here for take too long with this. But you know, as we speaking about him, I just wanna bring him for 2 minutes and then we just get to see what's going on. Then we're gonna continue with the show, okay guys? Yeah. Please give the video a like. Please share up the video, guys. Like up the video and share up the video for me, please. That's all I want. Big up to all the new subscribers. Good morning, my brother. Watching you from canal number 2. Yeah, man. Big up canal number 1. Big up canal number 2. Big up the whole west side. You understand? I can't even say the west side is the best side. If y'all hear the kids them in the background, you don't know. This is my audience them at the background. You know them. They wake up so they like the father them loud. Anyway, let's jump into this. Let me get a piece of Mufaso and then we're going to continue the show because we got so much to talk about, definitely. And you know how the people is. Everybody checking in on the ones and threes, all right? Just a minute. Let me get it.
Tense morning at an international conference on global governance held in Paris. Leaders from different countries were gathered to discuss the challenges facing their nations and propose collaborative solutions. Among them was Ibrahim Traore, the young president of Burkina Faso, whose leadership had drawn global attention for his firm stance against neo-colonialism and defense of African self-sufficiency. The audience was full of journalists, diplomats, and international observers when Jean-Marc Dubois, a French journalist known for his liberal positions and criticism of the Burkinabe government, took the microphone during the question session. He was famous for his provocative style and often used his space to sharply question leaders he considered populist. "Mr. President Traore," began Dubois, a sarcastic smile on his face, "many here admire your fiery rhetoric about independence and dignity. But tell me, how can a country like Burkina Faso, which still depends on foreign aid for many of its basic needs, really claim that it is moving towards self-sufficiency?" The audience remained silent, watching Traore's reaction. Some viewers expected him to become visibly angry or defensive, but he remained calm, with a slight smile on his face. "Thank you for the question, Mr. Dubois," replied Traore, calmly adjusting the microphone. "But before I answer, I would like to ask you a question." Dubois looked surprised but nodded. "Do you believe that France would be what it is today without the riches extracted from its colonies for centuries? And more importantly, do you believe that the world would be willing to listen to your criticism if France were in the same conditions that Burkina Faso faces now?" Silence took over the place. The audience seemed stunned by Traore's direct and incisive response. Dubois hesitated for a few seconds before trying to retort. "Well, Mr. President, we're talking about the present, not the past," he said, trying to maintain his confident stance. "Ah, but the present is shaped by the past," interrupted Traore, his voice firm and charged with authority. "If we want to understand why Burkina Faso is where it is today, we need to look at the decades of colonial and post-colonial exploitation that drained our resources and limited our development." He paused strategically, allowing his words to sink in before continuing. As for your question about our self-sufficiency, let me be clear. Yes, we still have challenges. But we are building something that many developed countries lost long ago.
Yes, I admit this how this man is talk to them. This man don't sugarcoat nothing. This man don't play with them. You understand? And I feel like as a leader for a country, you understand, this is how you're supposed to be. Especially when you know to yourself, you know the resources that you got, you know your minerals, you know what I mean? Africa got so much. You understand? Africa have so much resource and so much things. You understand that they don't have to depend upon nobody, not a soul. So when you see what this young president doing here for one of his country, because you know Africa got a lot of country. Africa is huge. But when you see what this young president, the youngest president right now doing for his country, developing it, because his country was a country that was dependent upon so much persons. We even see whereby Bill Gates, you know what I mean? Bill Gates is buying lands in Africa like, whoa. And the man run away Bill Gates and say, yo, we want your money. Keep your money. You know what I mean? You got to man up, strength up. And I rate this young president, like I said, because he could be having all the luxurious stuff that a president does have. But he said, no, me danger. I don't want no fancy ride. I don't want no President P. Are you pay me normal money as a sergeant, as a lieutenant, or wherever it is? Just give me money as a normal man. I don't want to live in no mansion. I don't want to live in, let me never live inside of my little cottage with my children them and my wife. My duty here is to make sure the people of my country, you understand, benefit good things and live properly. We mustn't depend on nobody. We don't, you know what I mean? We let these people them know straight. Yeah, I got to depend on we because we got it. Yeah, bro. You know? But it's crazy with the tariff, and you just heard the Barbados Prime Minister with what she said, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know? We need to really buy regional and buy local, you know? No joke. Owen start to bless up. Bless up everyone. Respect to everyone, King. All right, good. Big up Owen. Big up to all the new subscribers in the building. All right, let me jump into some other stuff now quick and fast. Now, the top. Yeah, we dealing with the top news. Them are going on right now. Understand? The top news. Now we see whereby on news source it says a quantity of narcotics was missing. As you guys could see here, so right now, you understand? This is from news source. I know this is a credible news place where we get the news from, and it's something what I was saying. You know what I mean? These are things that been happening so long. It's not when I saw the news pop up, I wasn't surprised. I was just shocked because I think at least by now, you know what I mean, they might done. You know what I mean? People remember the phone lines are open 347-801-6231. Yeah, it's like, wow. Now, as you guys can see, large quantity of cocaine evidence goes missing from the TSU. You understand? Armor in police headquarters, Evaleri. Large quantities. How that happen? There gotta be an inside job. When you see things like the missing place and disappears, inside job. And if you this story is so crazy. Yes, right, man. And it says it's a large quantity of seized cocaine that was being stored in a arm of a traffic service, the technical service unit of Guyana police force, as the Evaleri headquarters has gone missing. The police force tight-lipped on the quantity. The tight-lipped, mean they may want to tell we how much quantity gone missing. You understand? So they tight-lipped on it. Of the drugs discovered missing, but news source understand it may be several pounds. Jesus Lord. What? You know it's several pounds of cocaine. It's a lot of cocaine. This is definitely an inside job. It got to be. Yes, right, man. In a statement, the Barbados-Guyana police force said the investigation into the claim of the missing narcotics is being conducted by the officers of personal responsibility. There are reports that the missing package of cocaine was replaced by a look-alike substance. So that man do so. That man going to do so, get some powder, or that man must get some flour. Inside. We'd say so. Right? A lookalike substance. So that man must get flour or something that man had to get. It's like had to get something. A lookalike. And then they sit down inside of there all the time. And they know all the time until boom, they must be doing some cleanup or whatever is the case. And then them end up seeing that, oh, scrap, this is not it. They must be try testing it. You know? What? This is where we'll read some comments and see what's going on here. So this person, good morning, bro. Watching from Brazil. Wow. Gotta say good morning to the Brazil, I'm a Brazil fans and supporters that definitely checking in. Yeah, man. So the thing set up. Moko Village is on. Good morning to all. Shout out to everybody on the East Bank. Yeah, man. Moko Village. You don't know. That's my daughter at the background, guys. Yes, right, man. Big up to Moko. Big up the whole East Bank. Good morning to you, bro. Everyone else. All right. Yeah, we say, my brother, we have award. Yes, right, man. Okay, the present government in Guyana don't know that. It's crazy. No joke. It's crazy, my brother. I ain't going to tell no lie. You know what I mean? So when these drugs disappear now, by a lookalike, it's like, you know what I mean? These are the things that happening, and it's something that happening all the time, so long. Like I tell you, I wasn't surprised. I was just shocked because I thought at least they're done with it by now. But it seems like these guys are not over with this. You know what I mean? It's like, and this is show you that it got to be money is not running in this place as it's supposed to. These government officials, these normal work men and work women that have a 9 to 5, they're not getting the right proper pay. Because, like I was saying on a live a few days or a few weeks ago, it's like you can't get no honest people in Guyana. Everybody that you try to do business with, they're trying to rob you. They're trying to lash your pot. What really going on? From the construction workers to the mechanic, you understand, to the body shop, the man that was spraying your car. Is everybody trying to lash your pot? We're really going on money, really, you know what I mean, money circulating as much. Because if you're charging a percentage on whatever job you're doing for me, you shouldn't be robbing me more money. If you say 100,000 will change me engine, all right. Is 100,000 will change the engine, and then got some mechanic man know. This man knows 100,000. You go by the next one, he said 150. And this time is 100,000 no, but he put on more. It's like nobody ain't got love for nobody. Everybody trying to rob people. Shout out to everybody in Linden. I'm a Lindeners, big up yourself. No more. You understand? Chris Sata, hi bro. I am trying here. Remind me of Bornum on the juice for parish. Of parish? What is that? Oh, you're trying to remember. You're trying to remind. I don't get it. Make up yourself, Chris. You know what I mean? You answer exactly. All right, good. You know what I mean? Nobody in being normal and say, well, okay. You know what I mean? let we make money, let we just be honest, let we just things. Everybody trying for those robber, man. You know what I mean? The GRA, them trying for rob you. Robbery all over. Don't think the Chinese them with any country trying for rob you. You know what I mean? It's kind of crazy. At the end of the day. And the sort of investigation is still, ongoing. So all now still they don't know is who definitely, thief the drugs. Up to now they ain't know. But it's crazy people. Definitely let's jump into something else. Definitely we're gonna tackle the top news them for now. And then we're gonna work with everything after now. So let's jump into the Linden. Okay. Producer porch. All right. Yeah. I know what you're saying, my brother. I know what you mean. I know what you mean, Chris. Okay, let me move up. I'm tell you.
Get out of there. Man.
No, hold on, before we go into Linden, this piece of joke is so bad. Oh, me mama. This is a gamma rumbling and tumbling. Now, it look like, say, Mr. Barbados-Guyana, the Prime Minister of Guyana, look like he have put himself in a little, hot spot with the citizens of Barbados. You understand? Yeah. Now, you guys know that Mohamed, definitely they were saying that Mohamed couldn't leave Guyana. Now, Mohamed ended up taking a trip to Barbados whereby he posted some photograph being on the beach and so forth. But that was a big scene. And we see whereby the Prime Minister definitely, he hushed it. We gotta say hushed it on one of his press conference whereby he kind of laughed at Mohamed and say that, oh, you know what I mean? Barbados? Well, you supposed to tell me that here they're in Paris, France. You know? One of them big American Manhattan or something. Bye. Well, I tell you, I'll take a listen to what Mr. Barbados-Guyana really did say.
But really, if you go to Barbados, that's not no big destination you're going to. You got to be really desperate to post like your picture on Barbados and say, look, I'm traveling now. It is like, I'm really, it's funny for me, frankly speaking, when you have to just big up Barbados as your big destination you could travel to, A man showed he was in Paris or somewhere else or in Manhattan.
Hey, Jack Dio is beer trouble, boy. I tell you, Jack Dio is trouble. Jack Dio know he's trouble. Right? Now, after Jack Dio made that piece of speech there, guys, oh my God. You know how it is go already, right? You all know how the things set up. Right? Bye? It look like somebody from Barbados saw the video. Let me run the clip of the gentleman with what he said. Hold on a minute. Let me get this. Let me get this. I want y'all to listen to what the man said. Listen this here.
Good evening, Barbadians. For those who don't know me, my name is Patrick. For those within the diaspora and those within CARICOM, I'm Patrick.
The part where got me laughing is if you're some subscribers. The man said Barat. Barat. Yo! We got 390 people on the check-in. Come on, guys, give the video a thumbs up. Live up the video. I gotta drop some. You understand? What's gonna happen now is that if I see to all the new subscribers that definitely check in today, this is what I'm doing now. I'm giving y'all a wrench, but I'm not gonna be giving the wrench right away. What I'm gonna do is that if I see you guys if this is the first time on the show, welcome. Tomorrow, if I see you guys on the show again tomorrow, you're gonna get a wrench. You understand? Wrench is going out to those persons who is always here when we start. We like we normal people, yeah. We people them that is always checking. Like the persons them that you're seeing in the blue, their name in blue, and the wrenches at their name. That's subscribers. That's our people that always checking every morning with we. You understand? So this is what we're gonna do for those new ones. The subscribers them that their name is in white still. Tomorrow, if you guys come again on the live, if you guys forward on the live again, definitely we're gonna be releasing you guys with some wrench. Okay? All right. Let me listen to what the man said. So, like I told you guys, I just played a video whereby Mr. The Prime Minister Jack Dio said that Mohammed posting up Barbados is not no big destination. There's not nothing for nobody, show off about. Like, come on, that's crazy. So this man, he saw it and it looked like he upset a Barbadian. And this is what the man had to say.
King. Prime Minister Mottley, on the behalf of the citizens of this country, I come to you as CARICOM chairman to seek your assistance in pursuing an apology from Vice President of Guyana, Barack Jack Dio. Barack Jack Dio have made some very disparaging remarks about Barbados.
Hey man, you rename Barack. I know it's Barot. The man said Barack. Well, you don't know them Barbadian man. You don't know them thing though. But the man is vexed. He's very upset right now.
Whereas we, the citizens of this country, have not taken the comments that he would have made lately when he sought to make comparisons of Barbados relative to a destination of Paris and other countries that he mentioned while sitting before 3 microphones. Prime Minister Mottley, as CARICOM chair, we, the citizens of this country, believe that what he have done is sought to belittle and degrade the efforts of the BTMI, the BTII, and all these agencies who seek to put Barbados on the map for showcasing sun, sand, and sea. Prime Minister Mottley, we demand that you ask Stephen Barack Jack Dio to apologize to the citizens of this country. Barack Jack Dio must be brought to Christian understanding. He must be reminded that Guyana went upon the knees, borrowed millions of dollars from Barbados, and up to now.
Chat, I want y'all drop. For real? When I hear the man say this, I was like shocked. You trying to tell me who was in power when Guyana? This is what I gotta do. I got to find out first. Who was running Guyana when Guyana borrowed money from Barbados? Who was in power to make this man start to Guyana borrow money and never pay back? Who was running the country, man?
They pay back a cent. Thieving, fraud, lying, Barack Jack Dio, who stole the entire government from President Ranger. That is sole purpose in office is to thieve the taxpayers' money at Guyana. Because President Ranger has set the constitution as such where he could not have run as president again. So he come as vice president because he mean that he had to stop thieving Guyana taxpayers' money. What you should do is pay special attention to the stagnant water, the floating styrofoam plates, the mosquitoes that causing the health of the citizens of Guyana at risk. Pay attention and spend some of the oil money, the oil exports money, on that, and don't focus on Barbados. Barbados got sun, sea, and sand. We proud of it. And if you jealous, that fall upon you, not upon me, Barack Jack Dio. But we ain't standing for the madness that you get in front of the 3 microphones and talk. You understand? Barack Jack Dio, you don't know nothing about Barbados. You're a fraud, there's a thief, there's a liar, somebody says, but I don't know. And you're corrupt. So we don't want to hear nothing from you. What we want, Prime Minister Mottley, is for you to demand an apology from he for the bullshit that he talk in front of that microphone. He's a dark cloud over Guyana, and he must be removed, but he's a thief. And all he do is sit in office to study how best he can carry a Guyana taxpayers' money. I got the guts to tell you about Barbados. Barbados will always shine. I will always defend Barbados on the world map because I'm a Barbadian, out and born.
Aye. You understand? He really upset this man's stomach body. I didn't know it's all of that. The man say he need to spend little thief in the taxpayers' money. He need to start doing some more stuff with the money. Now people are saying, how the mosquito really treating people in Guyana right now, man? How is the mosquito? But people from the west side, the people from East Bank. How the mosquito is the mosquito still, terrible? Chris, I remember back in 1985, our dollar was $1 like America. Since Burnham died, everything went sky. One nigga, be careful. Everything went sky. All the landlord, you sell out. Okay, all the leaders sell out. Yeah, everything gone sky high. Okay, so back in 85, I bought 81. $1 was $1. Okay. And now sees we're going on. Real thing with that say, Chris, big up yourself. Who was in power though? This is why I want to know when this money was borrowed. Who really was in power? Okay, Jack, there was a puppet of America, France, and England. Big up yourself, Chris. Big up yourself. I myself did wonder Chris Williams say. Oh, guy, Jano. Dexter, big up yourself. Good morning to you also. You don't know the thing. Junior, big up. As you guys check in, all the new subscribers are definitely forwarding and dropping, your comments and saying good morning. Can you guys let me know where you're from, where you're watching from, so I could shout out your village or your area? Okay? Yeah, this man really get this man dark. I tell you, not no lie. Anyway, we jump into some more things and we're going to head down the road with the Linden situation now. Yes, let's definitely try start out the Linden situation and get things with the Linden. Shout out to all my Lindeners, because at this said moment is Linden is in an uproar after, as particular sergeant discharges firearm on a young man, and then he say that how, that he say that how his gun accidentally shot the man. You understand? That's so crazy. That's mad. You understand? But let me jump into this. It's, wait a minute. Hold on there, people. Hold on. Then we got Mohameds for talk about us, so you don't know.
Pick that up. Please. I need this card for you, Mom. Pick it up for me, please. Pick up for me, please.
All right, let me run the video. Yeah, I get for see, because hold on, I'm trying to find this photograph, but like I gotta go news source. Wait, hold on a minute. I'm gonna go up on Travis Chase page quick. Okay. All right, let's go to find the picture. This is the young man here. Hold on there, people. Shucks. Give me a minute. Okay, got it. Yeah, like I said, big up to all the Lindeners right now, because right now the Lindeners, it's a normal with the Lindeners. Any Lindeners in here? Is there any Lindeners in the building? Yeah, man, yeah, I don't know the thing already. Big up to my Lindeners. Shout out to everybody that checking in on the ones and threes. Shout out to Ronda. Granger forever spending like crazy in Guyana here. Or it's danger. Okay, Chris Sata, I live in the city. Oh, North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina in the building. Yeah, man. Just let me know we all there watching from, so I could shout out everybody. North Carolina team, big up yourself. The exercise PPP must go for Guyana to grow. Let me jump into this. So now, if you guys don't know what's going on, this young man's life has been taken by a particular man, a sergeant, yes. And right now, Linden is in an uproar, guys. You understand? Because what happened is beer lies. Lie upon lie upon lie. You understand? One bag of lie going on. And you know what I mean? We need justice. Because like I say, at the end of the day, right? I saw these things happen before. And these things are happening again. And we need the government of Guyana to definitely take actions with these certain. You know what I mean? Real talk, bro. A man get killed just so dry, then if you saw the policeman dragging this man like clothes. You know what I mean? It's crazy, bro. Let me see if it's this one here, sir. Now this is state, because remember they didn't have no statement force. Right? They didn't have no statement, but after statement end up coming out, right? It's crazy. We didn't get no statement. Big up to all of the Lindeners. We know say I want justice. Comment justice. Justice. This is what we need. We need justice. Big up all Lindeners in the building. You understand? We crying out for justice for this UTA. So, because like I said, if it's one thing I hate, is when you're telling me one thing and you got me. But then when I find out you're lying, I can't trust you. Big up to all of the Lindeners in the building. If you're from Linden and you're checking in, big up. Wow, good morning, sir. Enjoying your program all the way from Letem. Shout out to my Letem family in the building. Definitely, yo, as feel good when y'all tell me y'all having, y'all enjoying it. Like I say, all I need you guys to do, as you guys checking in, all I would love you guys to do is to definitely donate to the channel. You understand? You guys could be a member for those $2 a month. Yes, also you guys could donate by a super sticker, super chat. You understand? Yeah, donate also. My Cash App number is running on the screen. You guys could donate anything. Like I said, I'm putting in the work. So y'all, I'm working very hard to bring content for you guys every day. So you guys could, keep up to date and know what's going on in the country of Guyana and the diaspora. And you know how we do it already. At the end of the day, it's still informative and educated over here. So definitely feel free to donate anything for y'all, brother. You understand? Respect, man. Before I jump into it, yeah, shout out to the Linden. Where is the Lindeners? All right, shout out to all new Walcott Sato. It has a saying goes like this. Sorry for Marga dog, turn wrong, bite you. Oh, guy, bad. This is a real Guyanese. Who's the Renee? We're going on, my friend. I was wondering where Renee is. I wasn't, I know I wasn't here for a few days, but I'm back, Renee. We're going on. Yeah, definitely. Like I said, Renee, I got to make you my moderator. No? Don't worry, we're going to talk about that. Hello, good morning, my friend. Yeah, mom, there, son. Everything good, everything move through. Let me read two comments and we get into it. Renee say, I'm feeling heartbroken for that young man. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's crazy. It is crazy to see what's going on right now, bro. And this is how it used to be back in the days that I telling me friend. I say, yo, Them at times I was scared for my life, bro. Because to how the police brutality is. I had this on me head already, you know. And then man make I cut it off. Like I telling a man, you understand? I was living in Middle Street. Them time I just gave me that to me father say, yo, two bull can't live in one pen. You gotta roll. And I do so boom. We end up going Middle Street, but them time was the flood. I tell you, terrorization from the police. These man of them don't have no respect for the citizens of Guyana. They don't know how to talk to you. They don't know how to treat you. They don't know how to move with you. Nothing. Them is treat you like dog. And it's not. I could understand if you're a Guyanese citizen living in Moscow. You're a Guyanese citizen living in France, Belize. So you're a foreigner. These people them ain't know you. So these people them do you with, but it's your own Guyanese people them doing these bullshit to you, bro. You understand? Dexter says sad. Dexter say, yo, wow, that's sad to see police kill another young man. This time in Linden. Why you add your sight, man? Why you had to kill him? This is why he's saying, even if this man was wanted for a rape, it's not like he's a murderer. You understand? It's not like this man killed 2-3 persons. So, all right, you don't know we can dash away this boy because this boy killing people. This man kill 2 people or kill 2 children or something. You say it's some rape story this man was wanted for. So how come we are shooting him off if it's rape?
If it was you, child, you would shoot his son too.
You understand? We don't know. Because I'm going to read out the report just now and let you hear what's going on. Remember now, over here side us don't talk upon talk. We talk upon the basic with the information then we get and we add up 1 and 1 and 2 and 2 together. It's not he child.
It don't matter.
But still, you can't just, if you see the video, it's very hard ending. Despite it's whoever child or whoever it is or whatever is the case, he still ain't got no right for killing a man like that. I don't care what nobody say. Because at the end of the day, it's not nothing like war.
Who else he raped?
Nobody, the people them say it's nothing like that. The man didn't do nothing like that. It's lie. It's a whole lie. You understand? No, I don't really want you here right now. Come in, you don't go up the road. Store over the side. It's my wife, people. My wife in the background. And she's troubled by herself. All right, good. Renee said no one should lose their life like that, like this. From when I watched the video. All right, good. It's like man watching the video shows alone, you know what I mean? And Guyanese, y'all wake up. This time, guy will get really dark. Yeah, Guyana will get really dark. The police officer must be held accountable for the murder of this kid. I'm telling you. You understand? Walcott said, who you think was in power, not the... Hey, you see y'all? Why you think I love y'all, but I don't know. You see y'all, although I try go wrong certain thing, y'all is still show up. Everybody say, who you think went in power? Not PPP, Jack D. Oh, guy. Jack D, you like borrow. You like telling you, boy. Shout out to Marcy. Shout out to all my new subscribers definitely checking in on the 1s and 3s. Like I said, if you're from Linden, you don't know. A lot of police glad PPP in power for them to kill black young man and put them in jail. Not only blacks, not only black for kill people. You understand? Not only black. Here is up now. You see, if you was this, from since you was a man whereby you was going party, is just kind of way, you're lining with certain people also. You understand? And these police officers see these kind of thing, You is get hold accountable for certain things that you don't even be in. Cause for instance, you might got two weed friend. You know what I mean? You might got a gunman friend, but you's not a gunman. You's not a weed man. But you know these band of them from a little while. So you and these band of them is reason like me. I got friends them. Me ain't got certain friends because I don't keep certain friends, and ever since I don't keep thieving friend and them kind of thing. Because they said boys of a feathers flock together. But I got certain friend is G's in the streets by hustling, doing a little weed selling and them kind of thing. You know what I mean? I got friends like, but I don't do that. I don't mix. I don't do none of them. Not because I might got friends. So I don't do that. So it's a case whereby this man is not a Negro person that got killed, but because they say something about some rape. It's crazy. You sight me? Now let me take a check of the video, and then we gonna let me dissect and what is what happened. All right. All right. You seeing? Pause it. Let me bring it back. Make sure everybody's seeing everything good. Let me watch and see what's going on here. All right, good. This is the minibus coming here, so. Right? Minibus now turning. There's the minibus with the man now turning, okay? With the officer, sorry. I think the young man is sitting down right here under this red shed. All right. Bus pull up. Fat man run out. The man in the white. Now he ain't got on full uniform clothes. His uniform. He just got on his black pants with a white t-shirt. The young man started running. You know, he must say, hey. Or he must call out his name or whatever. Oi. The man started running. Watch he run behind this man. The man try jump a fence. Bam. He must shoot the man right there. Because when he shot bus now, watch he saw. Somebody run. You see them people running wrong the next side for see what's going on. As you could see clearly. What's going on here, so now? Hold on. Y'all see how the man dragging the man out? All right, you get a bigger picture, you know. Watch carefully. Boom. Run with the gun. Pointing the gun, you see? You see there? This man gun done there out and know. Y'all see what's going on? This man gun pointing and running behind the youth man and know. He said he had the gun holding, and why is he trying to pull the man from the fence or wherever the gun does go off and hit the youth man? He didn't shoot the man direct. Watch carefully, guys. See that? Watch how he dragging the man by his hair. Watch. Watch how he dragging him. Watch. You know, like when you just kill a fowl and you just pick them up the hair. This is how he dragging him. Lynch morning. Pause it there for a little while. You understand? You see what happened there. You see what going on. Yeah, I could see. Oh shit, this thing there. This thing there messed up. Hold on. All right, hold on. I Now see, I didn't ever see two properly. Yeah, it should be better there now. As the bus pull up, watch when he jump out. Watch, he got the gun inside the hand. The gun there inside of his hand. Watch it. See? You see? What the gun there? The gun pointing out. This is the gun right here as it comes. What you see? The gun is right there in his hand. And he's saying that. Oh God, what? It's why just now CJ in this live. It's why CJ. Watch the cock. What you doing over? What you doing over here? Why did you intervene in my life? Yeah, you see? The gun done there in his hand. Watch carefully. He run behind the man. You side man. Watch the cock say, why you running from the police? All right, even if, right? This is what we just saying. This man, the police come out and wave a gun. If you see a man come out and a man point a gun at you, obviously you must gonna run for your life. Now let me put it in a case whereby he is wanted for questioning because they say, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? This man come out just to drive with a gun. From since he jump out of the vehicle, he got his gun inside the hand, pointing at this man. So this man don't fear for his life. I would have do the same thing too. I would have broke out because me know what gonna happen. This person said the young man to live like all Guyanese, only police needs their lives. How if it was a mistake? The police shot him. Why? Okay. Drag him. Okay. When you run, you're guilty. You got a point with that. But still, even if he had a right to kill the man, so this man wasn't to get a proper trial or go through and you know what I mean? Let me jump into the wait name now. Right? Please give the video a thumbs up, guys. We got 365 persons on the check-in, guys. Please. We got only 69 likes. I'm gonna run a poll just now and find it from you guys. What y'all really think? You know what I mean? Yeah. Just a minute, guys. Pause. Din, 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 din. Okay, let me get some information here, so. Big up everybody that checking in for the ones and threes. Okay, Carl Williamson, no, you don't have to be guilty if you run. No, don't have to guilty, yeah. Carl, so why you okay? Renee said, watch the cock, don't Oasis dark. Oasis get dark. You understand? The people in Oasis don't play. Renee excuses my wife. You know what I mean? You don't know. It's back on. Y'all deal with it. All right. This is what it says. Okay. Give the video a thumbs up, guys. Like up the video. Like up the video. Okay. Lynn said even if he was wanted, the police got ways and means of getting person to the station or court. All right. Ian. Okay. Ian said Jagdio realize he cannot realize from death squad or phantom black clothes killers anymore. So he knock out all of small security firms and bring in sheriff security to do the so sheriff security is a different world. You know what I mean? Still ain't got right for kill you, of course. Right? Real talk. Still he don't have right to kill him on a real life level. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody checking in. Now it says it's on Monday the 7th of April at about 17:30 hours. A police sergeant from Wismar Police Station reported that he received information, right, that Rondell Peters, I think that's the man, MMR, age 26, who is wanted for questioning in relation to a report of an alleged rape of a child under 16, which occurred sometime between the 1st of December 2024 to the 31st of January 2025. You understand? You hear specifically what it said there? He received information, right, of an alleged rape. Alleged. It wasn't, this man literally raped this girl where we get this ahead by. It's not like this man literally raped this girl. All right, you get evidence, you get everything. Yeah, you find residue in her, you know what I mean, wherever matching up with he and all, you do your test and we could understand it's though, but it's alleged. You still got to find out what's going on. So like it says, the sergeant from Wismar Station reported that he received information that this banner, who was wanted for questioning for relation in a report of an alleged rape. You understand? And this thing goes on, 2025 was seen at Shabba Bar, 1 mile Wismar, Linden. As a result, the sergeant and the party of ranks went to the location. The sergeant was armed with a 9mm service pistol, and the other ranks was armed with a 38 service revolver. You understand? The ranks were fully dressed in uniform. On arrival at 1 mile Wismar, Linden, Randolph Peters was seen at Shabba shop. Upon seeing the ranks, Randolph Peters, it is alleged, began to run and attempt to jump a nearby fence. It is further alleged by the sergeant that he managed to pull off Randolph Peters from the fence and in the process of in the process of snatching submitting him, right, his service pistol, which was in his right hand, went off, and Peters was hit. He was immediately escorted to the Mackenzie Public Hospital. However, he was under, receiving treatment. So this we said, this pistol went in his hand, and while he was trying for, Must he pull Rondell off the fence or whoever trying for holy. He pistol go off and we all seen this man jump out of a van with the gun. Everything and there's also some people, I'ma leave it right there. You understand? Well on there. They say here so. Rondell Peter's body was examined and one circular wound was seen on his right side lower abdomen. There's not no gun loose, fire off. There's not nothing like the fire off. There's a man who shoot a man. You could see clearly there's what it said here. Sherwin James, what's up? Welcome down. Okay, black man police all the time. They're killing your black men. This was saying, that's the same thing I just now say. You know what I mean? And the young man wasn't a black man. But this will show you this doesn't only appeal to black man no more. Times changing. From them see you there for silly 18. You could be a buck and you're the wrong black people, you consider as a black man. Because you don't got some buck man, they say, hey, he's not no buck, he's a black. And they got some Indian people, you can't tell them, hey, coolie boy, you can't call them coolie boy and coolie girl. They don't like the word for nothing. Let me say, yo, he's a black man. I got friends like that. So literally, you know what I mean? Literally, yeah, is this how it go. Okay. How is the police cooperate? Right, well, there. They got PPP officer, glad PPP government to kill. Okay. What they say? As comments them coming in fast. Fucking PPP police. Officer glad PPP government to kill young men. Cock stop jumping around the fucking place. Your scum don't have children. This is who. Okay, real talk, boss. That's so true what the guy is saying. Roger Cox said, black man killing each other every day. Lynch says, so you decide to shoot him off the fence. You couldn't arrest anyone. That's why I say, even if you don't got this man already, right? You don't, you could see clearly, by the time he jumped the fence, the officer was already there for Kaleki. So what you gotta shoot the man for? What you gun doing in your hands still? Alright, you rush this man, the man there right there by the fence where you could get it, put my gun in my pants, come body, humble. You know what I mean? Put a coffee in your ribs or something, like crunch and bring it down. Come down now. You know? Yeah, bro. How you meet to killing this man? Shout out to Houston, Texas in the building. King. Yeah, man. King, big up yourself all the way from Houston. Big up yourself. You understand? Of course, Rennie. The police officer premeditated to murder that youth. Man, the officer must be held accountable for his actions. Of course. This is what I'm telling you. It's either this youth man do he something. It's either this youth man had to do he something. Because we see the video, this man come out with the gun in his hand. It's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? But the phone lines are open, guys. 347-801-6231. You guys could call in and let me hear what's your thoughts on this. The phone lines are open. 347-801-6231. You guys could call straight or you could call WhatsApp. You know what I mean? Let me know what's your thoughts on this situation here. Definitely, understand. Good morning to you, Victorine. Big up yourself. Welcome down. Big up to all the new subscribers. 'Cause like I said, the live is definitely set for subscribers only. So for you to drop your comments, you gotta subscribe to the channel. You know what this goes. Some that people is subscribe, drop the comment and unsubscribe. So I hope you're not that type of person that is gonna unsubscribe. You know what I mean? This is where you get the latest and what's going on in Guyana and in the diaspora. Okay. 9:45. We're gonna take you up. We're taking y'all up to 10 o'clock. And we bouncing, okay? Yeah, we're gonna go up to 10 o'clock and then we're gonna bounce. Storm Glenn said, who that adult think he talking to? Thank God for CCTV. This is what I know. I was going to say that. A lot of persons is forgetting that cameras they all around the place now. Even if we can't get for a year, we could see. Because days how we could get for see the silver shooting his wife. Because I was trying to figure out how it was, but then seeing the footage, my skin grew, bro. Thank God for CCTV. You understand? The idol don't realize gone are those days when the police did that some nonsense and get away with it. You can't hold a gun and a man together. It's common sense. This is why they're saying, if you already get this man at hand reach, where your gun doing out? So you're gonna put your gun inside your holster or in your pants or in your pocket, snatch this man off the fence. Look how much y'all. Look is how much of you guys. What happened, bro? You had to take the man's life? Really? Why telling you, hey, you see the thing go now these days or no? You see the thing go now these days. Guys, all kind of thing you're hearing. All kind of stuff you're hearing right now. You know what I mean? They said I told the sergeant. Hold on there. Shout out to everybody checking in. It's after the sergeant is presently under close arrest. He under close arrest right now as investigation is definitely taking place. You understand? But we know for a fact is what's going on here. So he got to be held accountable. No lie. You understand? Policeman girlfriend in love? What do you mean by that? Showing James. Sam said he went there to kill that young man. Word on that. Word on the street. He is the girl, is the policeman. What? Word on the street is what you have. What? Are you give me some more info? What you are trying to say? This youth man used to lash the policeman girl? This is what you are saying? What do you mean by word in the streets? And sure, when James said, I'm Linden us check in. He said my policeman girlfriend in love show when James said. And Storm said, he went there to kill that young man. Word on the street is the girl is a policeman father. Okay. Oh, FA short term for father. So this we are saying this. Oh. Wait, so this why the father is the police. But still, yeah, but still, we understand that. We understand if it was me daughter and a man raped me daughter, how I would have executed or how I would have go towards it because I hurt. We understand. But still the report saying that it was alleged. He was, you know what I mean? He was wanted for questioning. This is the report we get in. Yes, right, man. Station reported that he received information of the banner, yes, right, man, who was wanted in questioning in relation to a report of an alleged rape of an under 16. So is the this is this. Well, I tell you something, right? I know I know if a fuck he's still gonna get whole accountable. He's still gonna go to jail because he ain't got no right for killing him. And even if Edie want to kill the man, right? Because all right, you do this to me, that I could understand. All right, a man raped my daughter that was underage. I'm gonna be furious. I'm gonna be boiling with rage and anger for Donnie. But sometimes he's gotta think. Sometimes he's gotta just think, you know what I mean? Because you can't look for put yourself in more problem. You're trying to solve this situation. You don't try to escalate it more. Good morning, Marcy. Okay, man. I telling you, you know what I mean? Real thing what you said there. Yeah. You understand? Okay, we got his Monaco. So the Linden all the way. He's my neighbor, and that's a big lie. Okay, the young man is one of the most humblest youth in our neighborhood. Okay. All right. You see me? I like how y'all just bringing it, you know, man. Yeah, man, Storm. Okay, Storm. Glenn say, who tell you is rape? This what the report say here, sir. I'm reading it from Travis Chase page. Because like I said, Travis Chase has got credible information. And that's what he's saying here, sir. On Monday, the 7th of April 2025, around 17:30 hours, the police sergeant from Wismar Police Station reported that he received information that Rondell Peters, MMR, age 26-year-old, who is wanted for questioning in relation to a report of an alleged rape of a child under 16, which occurred sometime between the 1st of December 2024 and the 31st of January 2025. That is what the report is saying right here. So me know what's going on. Remember, no, we don't come, like I said, we don't come with fictions, you know, we come with facts. This is why we want to read all these things to you guys, so even if a day come and a person may say feelings, but how you know done, how you know it's done. I could always say, yo, check back, this is where we get the files them from. I never just come and just talk. We're speaking upon the statement. And that's what they're saying. This thing occurred around the 1st of December to the 1st of January 2025. That is how we, you know what I mean? So, and people you just don't see somebody start out, the policeman that says either this youth man is 26, and we know how school children, school child, we know how these young girls doing things right now. I telling you, there's a big issue in Guyana. The school girls, soon as they pass 13, 14, they feel like they're big. They start doing, these are things happening long. I telling you guys, I know what's going on. That's why parents, we need to talk to our kids. And sometimes we could talk to our children as how much we want to talk to them, is how much they would listen. Because when they meet out there, wrong their friends, they would be, yes, mommy, yes, daddy, no, yeah. Like, you see when them go wrong them friend. When they go wrong them friend, is a different scenario. Everybody start talking, the cussing, the going on, like them is big people. So how I am interpreting right now in me own little brains here, so, is either this youth man and this girl must see the link, but just when somebody says a lie because he's one of the humblest youth in the neighborhood. All right, Wajikak says, sorry, story have two sides. Never pick one side until you know the facts. That's what I'm trying to say.
Everybody child is humble and behind closed doors them is rapists and murderers.
We understand it too. Panther 595. Big up yourself on the check-in, my brother. Big up yourself on the check-in. Let me see it, so. This way they're eating. Stop eating stuff. Yeah. We got 417 persons on the check-in. What today? The live book. The live turn up today. All right. Let me go down the road now. Stan Glenn says the two young people like one another. Okay, the two young people like one another. He is the one calling it rape. Okay, you see that? You see that? I just putting it in me own 2 senses by. I know what I'm telling y'all. I did something like that. Okay, Marcy, Jack Monsato, my son love to sex them policeman girl and them put my son in jail too. Jesus Christ. Woo! Wait a minute. Excuse me. What going on here, so? I tell you. Let me roll it. Yeah. Marcy, big up yourself. All right, Junior said the police is tell we don't take the law in we own hands. So jail he for life. If you understand, if you're taking matters into your own hand and the police saying you mustn't take matters into your own hand, what should I tell you? You say it, man? Okay. Wajikak said, humble to you and behind doors, them beating them wife behind doors. Y'all don't you got a point with what you're saying, you know what I mean? Because they got sometimes people is play a two-sided role, you know what I mean? Would be so generous from you, and then when they, you know what I mean, they're doing all kind of things, you know what I mean? You even see it in relationship, you know what I mean? Whereby man is playing there is man, and in closed doors they like man. You know what I mean? Playing it like woman, and then you find out you're the big puff-up chest, yo, and when you catch them in the dark, banner going down them. See, you got a point with what you're saying, you know what I mean? But it's crazy at this said moment. I ain't gonna tell no lie. Showing James, big up yourself. Man is a girl man. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? I see. And these girls go and fool these boys with wrong age and put them or put them young boys in jail. No, baby. But I had to go for pull down everything. Yeah. Like I said, taking y'all up to 10 o'clock and then we going out here. It's actually 1 minute to 10. But y'all don't know, right? Yeah, this is what she said. These girls and you got to point to what you're saying. That's the same thing, and that happen a lot. A lot of young girls is trying to fool people about their age, even when they're going in clubs. Them is lie about their age. I got enough man that end up falling for a woman or falling for these young girls, and when they find out these man are telling saying that, oh hey, these girls saying, yo, I'm 29 and I'm 30 and I'm 26. And when them man find out, there's 15 and 4 and now turn 16 and them kind of thing. But what they're big breed. So you know what I mean? They look mature. You see me? They look mature. So obviously, enough of these man of them is feel like these girls them big. Because they look mature, plus they push up themselves and get on like them is big woman. When they say no one, okay, when they say on one, the news is not a source with the guy's age. One of these say he's 21, and next one say he's 23. Now with 26. Well, this is Travis Chase, and like I said, Travis Chase is really give you the proper things, them, you understand? Travis Chase is one thing I could say, you know what I mean? Travis Chase and Garden Mosley. When it comes to Travis Chase and Garden Mosley, I could tell you for a fact, them is two, you understand? We just call them man again. Them is two person that you could get real credible information from. Them don't come around with the lie and them kind of thing. So if Travis Chase say he's 26, well, definitely it is 26 he is, you understand? On a real life level. Because them man don't bullshit the thing. Lynch said, you don't have to take off the clothing. Mirror teaching amongst the rape. What is that? Okay. He answered, my brother, big protest in Linden right now at the four corner where that young man was shot. All right. I know Linden in an uproar right now. Anybody could get a little 10-minute, 5-minute video for me and just send it to my WhatsApp. 347-801-6231. I would like to get it, you know what I mean? Must be somebody, must be on live also. Showing Jameson my run from him father-in-law. Okay, Margie says some mothers and grandmothers making money off their granddaughters, and some mothers, and when it come out, them saying is rape. These mothers need to be charged too. Fucking police officer fucking lie. Big up yourself, Marcy. Them police in Guyana wicked. Stink and dirty like PPP government Jagdio. All right, and others. Cha God. Anyway, guys, it was a pleasure being here with you. This is the part I got to pull the curtains down. Jesus Christ, yo, the live nice, the live sweet, the live sweet, the live sweet. You understand? But tomorrow, I want you to call and I want some call-ins. You understand? Anyway, I got to leave. I got to go. I got to go. You know what I mean? We get a 2 hour. I definitely appreciate everybody that definitely take time out of their time to head over here and drop your comments, okay, my brothers and sisters? Like I said, for those persons who drop the comments today, if I see y'all tomorrow on the live again, you're going to get a wrench. A wrench is, as you guys could see, some of the people, some of the subscribers, sorry, their names are in blue. That's what a wrench really is. Your name is be in blue. You know what I mean? You get more options with certain things more than anybody else. So shout out to all of my new subscribers. I love you guys. Tomorrow we're going to be back here. Remember, it's Monday to Friday, 8 to 9. If the traffic is as much as it is, like today, we go 10 o'clock. We give you a 2-hour show. But normally this be a 1 hour. But once the traffic is definitely congesting, right? Once it's congested, you don't know we can go straight to 10 o'clock. We give you all a 2 hour. So we definitely meet that 10 o'clock mark, and you know what it is. And next thing, you know what I mean, like I tell you guys already, please donate something to the channel, whether it's super stickers, super chat, or you guys could be a member for only $2 a month. Come on, support your brother. I'm putting in the works for you guys. I'm putting in the works. I am putting my best foot in. I'm bringing these content to you guys. I'm definitely bringing these things to you, all right? And you don't know, y'all can't just, you know what I mean, do your brother like that. Donate anything, whether it's a super sticker, super chat, membership, or my Cash App number is on the screen scrolling. You know, send $1, send $2, send anything. Donate anything. That's how we're doing it. I understand. Anyway, like I said, my name is the Fire Feelings. Biological name is Leon Watson. You don't know what's up. It was a pleasure being here with you guys. Let's Start the Things TV. Viewers and subscribers. Until tomorrow, we back in the building. You understand? So see y'all. Love you guys. Until next time, we out.